Chris here. I've got day 2 of the Smart Shift. I'm producing a video. I've got Dan, my cameraman. I've got my personal training team here from Bodies by Design. We are teaching a lesson today on processed foods. So let me get back to that. All right, guys. So here's crisis number 1. Processed foods are hyper rewarding. So we have a reward system in our brain. Have you heard about the neurotransmitters and hormones, things like dopamine, serotonin, right? So these are brain chemicals, right, that give us the feeling of reward. Now, as you can imagine, we're going to be drawn to that, right, as humans. Anything that gives us a sense of reward, we're going to be like a magnet drawn to those things, including those foods. So what food engineers and scientists have actually done is they've created food that is hyper rewarding. And you're going to have a lot of brain activity. Your brain's going to light up like a Christmas tree when you have these certain foods. Now, these certain foods are going to have high quantities of what I call the 3 amigos, which is your sugar, fat, and salt. Now, in primitive times, you can imagine those 3 ingredients would be very rewarding, okay, for survival. Wouldn't they be? Think about it, right? Fat, sugar, salt, those are sort of the 3 ingredients when it comes to nutritional survival. So that's why, just like pre-wiring, we're already drawn to those types of foods. So when these food engineering scientists put them all together in these perfect formulations, again, our brain lights up. And we're going to eat a lot more of these foods than we really should. Now, here's the other problem. The way that they process these foods, they're quite easy to eat in larger quantities, right? Don't they just sort of slide down your throat, or you just love the sound of the crunch, the texture? All of these things, okay, are well thought out because food is a big business. And the problem again is that we are just consuming way too many of these foods, but I want you to understand that we're wired to do so. We're wired to eat more fat, salt, and sugar. And that's the problem. And that's the video for today. I'll see you tomorrow, day 3.